What it do, my crew? My name's DJ, and today I have a pretty great gameplay for you guys. Just not too long ago, I was really struggling to get gameplays, and something changed that I'm going to be talking about, and it just totally changed the whole game for me, whole game. And that is Ghost, as you can see right there when my perks popped up when I died. And man, Ghost is just crazy awesome. And this is a great representation of that. I joined this game late. This is a free-for-all on Hijacked, and I joined it late. I joined it about, 9 or 8 kills late. I can't remember exactly. But I died right at the beginning there, and I go 30 and 4, I think. So that's pretty good. I also get a VSAT and a Lodestar in this. So those are pretty cool to watch. And man, right there, I just owned that guy. I don't even know how. I almost got owned, though. But man, Ghost is just absolutely crazy. And a lot of you guys probably are thinking, because I was thinking the same thing, I was thinking, I don't think it's going to be that good because I don't really hear any UAVs go up all the time. And you don't really hear them when you're playing. You don't. You really don't. You just think, it just doesn't cross your mind sometimes. And everybody was talking about them when I was out there all like, UAV spam, and I wasn't really getting it. I was like, what is going on? And then I kind of realized, and right at first, Ghost, didn't make a difference, and then a couple games in, I started just getting like half as many deaths, and I was like, okay, and then I started getting Lodestars, and then I started getting VSATs, and then I guess other way around, and then, I got enough kills for a Swarm, and then I put Swarm on, and I'm trying to get a Swarm, and all these things are happening, and it's improving my gameplay, and I just feel so much better, all because of Ghost. Also, this may have an impact on it, not as much as Ghost, but I did switch to Tactical. I have played on default, like, my whole, COD career lifespan thing, and I recently switched to Tactical, and probably a lot of you guys are like, well, duh, but man, drop shotting is so easy and awesome, and, I do accidentally crouch a lot more, though, since I've played on Tactical. I feel like I just grip the controller way tighter, and so right there, I wasn't trying to crouch, but I did, and so that's the only bad thing about it, really, in my opinion. But I love it, and knifing is completely useless in this game, so it just speeds you up too when you're just going over things. You can jump crouch way easier, and it's just awesome in my opinion. I think it's great. I think you guys should give it a shot too, especially in this game because knifing is just so useless. But right here, I saw that guy, and I wait for him to come in. Man, bullet penetration in this game is so much. I don't know if that was a great example right there, but you can just literally shoot through anything without FMJ and get kills. It's pretty awesome. I like that because in Black Ops 1, as you guys may or may not know, it was absolutely terrible bullet penetration. You couldn't shoot through anything, even with hardened, It was just, not good at all, and it sucked, but in this game, I'm glad they implemented that because, I don't know, I like my bullet penetration. And I find that I don't get killed as much from it as I get kills, so, evens out or it doesn't even even out, it gives me the benefit. But right here, I was realizing that I was pretty close to my Lodestar, and I wanted to switch sides of the map because that side on free-for-all, the spawns are pretty crazy, and here, they're pretty predictable. On the other side of the map, they can pretty much spawn in 3 spots, and they can go 3 different ways, but in that side of the map, they usually always go the one way. And also, that underground tunnel is absolutely great, guys, for any game mode, not just free-for-all. If you want to flank, go through that tunnel. First of all, if you don't have a Ghost, people will probably think you're on main deck with the UAVs, and also, hardly anybody goes through this thing, which I've noticed. I've really only encountered, a handful of people down there, and it's led me to great flanking, spots, and I've gotten lots of kills doing it, so I definitely suggest it. I should probably talk about my class setup because I really haven't yet. I'm using Ghost and Lightweight, if I'm not mistaken, as well as Scavenger and Dexterity. Scavenger is honestly the only good green perk in my opinion. A lot of people use Toughness. I don't find Toughness useful in the slightest. I really never have found Focus or Toughness or anything like that useful. Scavenger is awesome. It replenishes ammo, replenishes grenades, replenishes shock charges. And so that's awesome. I love it so much. I use it on all my classes, I think, except my shotgun class where I don't use a green perk. And Dexterity is amazing, especially for submachine guns and shotguns. Just allowing you to mount and pull up that hip fire way quicker is pretty much awesome. I love it. It's way helpful, and it's great. And lastly, Lightweight. I already talked about Ghost, but Lightweight is just helpful for me because I feel like sometimes people can anticipate how fast you're going, and with Lightweight, in my mind, it just throws them off a little bit more. So, you know, it may or may not be helpful depending on, right there I accidentally drop shot it. But it may or may not be helpful depending on how you play. And there I get my Lodestar, and I'm about to go into my Lodestar and do work. I actually don't do too well in this Lodestar. I think I get a handful of kills. I'm not exactly sure how many though. But I think I'm probably just going to cut it out because I already made that Lodestar montage. But I'll show you guys my Lodestar that I'm going to upload either tomorrow or the next day because it is really good. I got, I don't know, even like 10 kills in it or something. But the Lodestar is one of the better kill streaks, I really do think. I haven't tried Dogs or Swarm yet, but I'm going to. And man, I just think it's awesome personally. I've never gotten it shot down, and it always gets me, you know, at least like 5 kills. Wow, it's gonna be awkward if it doesn't get me 5 in this. There's 2, there's 3, so I don't know. But it's pretty awesome. You guys should definitely give it a shot. It is hard to get without Ghost, I think. I know a lot of people are all like, oh, I've been getting, you know, Dogs and VSATs before Ghost. I don't even need Ghost. And, you know, those guys are probably either really good or they're just lying to you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to be prestiging, guys. I have decided. I know someone commented and wanted me to prestige, but I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I like in every COD, whenever I get to 10th prestige or whatever, I always look and I see people that are just max level, no prestige, and I'm like, I want that 5 stars. You know, I want that 5-star emblem, and I can't have it. And I think I'm just going to keep it in this game, honestly. The one thing I may do is I may reset my stats, and how you do that is you prestige and then you can reset, and then it brings you to level 1, nothing, everything blank, like you never play a game. I might do that just because my KD isn't too good and I care way too much about stats, which no one else cares about. But yeah, sorry for this kind of weird commentary, guys. A tips and tricks video will be up tomorrow with my buddy Jano is helping me out. So I'll see you guys later, and have fun playing Blops 2.